It's another episode of Candy Kisses TV. I'm Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move everywhere you want to be. And I am getting ready to run down the full resume of our guest today. We have the amazing talents you may have seen on MTV's Yo Mama, TV1's Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes, Vice, Flophouse, All Deaf Digital's Roast Me, and Revolts TV. Funny AF, introducing the ragtop champion of Decatur, Mr. Yohance Collins.
Rag top, don't stop. What's going
What's
on,
going
man?
on? How you been?
Oh, I'm just making it through the pandemic.
I know that's right. Well, let's get into these questions. When did you know you were funny, and what made you get into the comedy game?
I always knew I was funny.
Okay.
I got into the comedy game off of D.A.Q. My cousin.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I know it's corny, right? But real talk, I got in off of D.A.Q. Like that's the real spiel.
Where were you
from
at?
my cousin. I was watching.
Was at the comedy club, or he just dared you?
No, actually, he dared me to get on a TV show.
Okay.
To do the show that you mentioned, Yo Mama.
Right.
And he said we was watching the New York season, and it was the last episode. And at the end of it, it was like, next season we coming to Atlanta. If you think you got what it takes, whoop de whoop, email this, and they put the information up. So, my cousin was like, shit, nigga, you could do that shit or whatever. And I was like, damn, nigga, for real, you think I do that shit or whatever?
Right.
So I submitted my shit. My fault. I don't even know if you can cuss on your
YouTube. I don't care, and I'm a cussing queen. So.
But yeah, I submitted, and they only asked for one joke, so I really didn't think they was gonna call me back. But they ended up calling me back, and I ended up getting on the show, and I made it very far on that show. I made it to the best of Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, I do know what my homegirl was on. I don't know if it had to be the same because she's from Atlanta. She was on that Your Mama too, Marquita Beatman. I don't know like
you don't remember what side of town she represented? I be remembering folks about the town they represent.
I remember her joke. She said somebody looked like a busted condom or something, but I'm like, she's so damn stupid. But yeah, she was on Your Mama too. I was just like,
okay, Yo Mama alumni. It's a few people that I did that season with that stuck with it that still doing their thing today. So shout out to everybody. I met Carlos on set, Carlos Miller.
Yeah.
Me and him had to go head to head.
Oh wow.
Who else? E-Man, a lot of people, man.
I know who you're talking about. Like I don't know if he's still doing those videos or not, but I was watching the little videos he used to do. That boy is stupid.
He won the whole thing, matter of fact. So
okay.
Oh, and Nav, Nav Green.
Yeah.
Me and him, we did best. We had to go head to head on best of. So, yeah, man. Everybody I met everybody for the first time. That's on that set, and plus, when Carlos was there, he had everybody that did stand up with him that day. So I met all the OGs.
Yeah, because Carlos been doing it for a minute. Yeah, he been in the game for a while.
Since I was in high school, Carlos been doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So, what was your first time on stage like?
First time on stage, Cass Cafe.
Okay.
You been there, right?
No, but I keep hearing about it.
Oh, you ain't never been to Cass? Okay. Yeah, Cass Cafe. Carlos was hosting. He brought me up as, hey, this the nigga that beat me on Yo Mama, man. He don't even know that he going on stage right now, but I'm finna call his name up.
Right.
And he called me. I ain't had no jokes.
So what you do?
So I went up there and I said everything that I said everything I seen Lil Duval tweet.
Okay.
Cause I didn't have no jokes at the time. And
I
was something. So he called me. I didn't want to bitch up and not go up. So at the time I just said everything I seen Lil Duval tweet. And I had one joke that I did right that I just was like, damn, this is the one joke I've been working on. Let me just throw it out there. And it was the one joke that they laughed at.
Okay.
And I ended it with that and was like, thank you, good night. And got the hell on.
How many minutes did you have to be on stage before you went into panic mode? Because with you not going on there when you don't have a set, it's like, okay, I got to run through something. So how long was you able to do it without you saying, all right, I don't know what to do now?
I probably was up there for about barely about 5 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I'm talking about like barely making 5 minutes.
But that's great considering you didn't know what you was gonna do.
Right, true.
All right, so now my question is, well, speaking of with that night, like, okay, for example, if you have a heckler in the crowd, what would you do? Well, thankfully that it happened on that day, but I
right?
know, throughout your
But I tell you, that crowd was very quiet though. I see that. I feel like that's worse than heckling sometimes.
Right.
When the crowd just be looking at you.
Yeah.
But when I did my little first 48 joke, which was the one I had wrote, they chuckled or laughed or whatever, and so I left.
Well, how do you get through it? Like if you have one of them crowds that's just just on one, and then you got little drunk hecklers in the crowd, how do you shut them down?
I really haven't had too many hecklers, thank God, since I've been doing the comedy. But the few hecklers that I have, they be drunk, so it's kind of easy to tag them up. Yeah. So you got a couple jokes in your back pocket that you got ready to go. That hit them up real quick and keep it moving. I'm not really one of the comedians that lay in on a heckler and you done made the whole show or finish the show out on this dude. Like, I hit you real quick and then keep it going. Yeah,
because I was talking to Kiana the other day and she was just like, you gotta have one in the chamber all day.
Yeah, right. That's how I mean. I got 1 or 2 in the chamber.
Right.
Boom, boom, and then keep it going.
I know that's right. Okay, now let me ask you, how did you get on ADD's Roast Me?
Oh, my boy Brandon Lewis, who hosts that show. We from the same area or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, his mama live in the same neighborhood as my mom.
Okay, so you just looked out.
Yeah, right. So when I came to LA, I had just hit him up to let him know I was in town. I was like, hey, bro, I'm in town. And he was like, bet, come through the ADD office building. They got a big ass office building downtown LA.
Yeah.
So come through the office building or whatever. We shooting the episode. We're gonna have you on it or whatever. I was like, oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah, right.
Like, will a check come with that? Thank you.
Yeah, right. So yeah, man. So he looked out. Shout out to Brandon Lewis for that one.
That's what's up. So when you got now, did you ever have what do you have dreams to move to LA to try to do other stuff, or you good with ATL, just keep it rocking?
I'm so indecisive when it comes to that. I'm almost the worst person to ask that because it's like one day I'll be like, man, I'm finna go to LA. And then the next, I'm like, man, I ain't got to go nowhere. I'm right. I'm cool right where I'm at.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm from LA, and the price
I ain't know that.
Right.
Girl, I thought you was from Decatur.
No, sir. I am from Carson, California. But I mean, I've been down here long enough where you can call me a peach. But
okay, bet.
Yeah, because all my friends like, you doing makeup. Why don't you go to LA? And I'm like, I can do makeup in LA and here. Like, I mean, if they book me, they paying me. So don't travel me anything, But yeah, if you're trying to live there, like, yeah, I've had plenty of my friends from Atlanta that's, upcoming actors are actors now doing great. But struggle bus was real when I got to LA. He was like, why is it so expensive up here? I was like, and that's why we're in Atlanta, because it's very
expensive. I got a homegirl out here. She's doing her thing right now, but her struggle story is a horror story. I'll be like,
man, look, and my homeboy, when he called me, he was like, you told me it was expensive, but I didn't know it was this expensive. He said he was paying, I think this was maybe 10, 15 years ago, he was paying $800 a month for rent. But check this out, that ain't even the tripped out part about it. $800 for rent, and he had 3 roommates. Wait a minute. You got to share your space with 3 other Negroes, and you still got to pay it? Man, you come on now.
That's what I noticed out there in LA is the roommate is almost culture. It's the part of the culture out there.
You have
everybody got a roommate.
Like, unless you be there, hey.
Down here, they look at you crazy with a roommate. Out there, it's like, what you mean you ain't got no roommate?
Well, Brian, it costs $20
Right.
All right. So, what is your writing process like when it comes to joke writing?
I try to let it come to me naturally. If I, like if the funny just hits me right there at that moment, I'll be like, damn, that was funny. I need to write that down. Like the other day, my weed man legit told me he can't serve me if I ain't got no mask on. So.
I mean, I feel him though. Because we got that air age right now, so.
That's funny.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
This nigga hit me with the Walmart rules.
Oh my God. I don't know why I'm thinking of the song Mask Off of Future when you said
Right.
Oh yeah, he was playing. He was like, "You gonna get this ounce, but you gonna have to bounce if you don't have that
Yeah,
mask
right.
on, bro."
Yeah, I swear to God, I can't serve you.
Oh man. Okay. Who's gonna ask you? How do you stay motivated in the entertainment business, especially during this quarantine time?
Um, man, you gotta keep God first in
Always.
this business, man, no matter what, and just keep peace and don't try to compare yourself with others and focus on your own lane, because at the end of the day, everybody's in their own lane.
Yeah.
So I just, keep reminding myself that, to not compare yourself to others, and that is not a race. And
Alright.
that pretty much.
So, what is your ultimate goal that you're trying to achieve in this industry? Are you just strictly trying to do comedy? You trying to get into the acting game? You trying to do everything, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the acting, because the acting will spill over into the stand up, because that's what
Right.
every stand up need, is just that spotlight,
Mm-hmm.
to let everybody know who they are, so that they can fill seats and stuff like that. So I've been getting into a lot of acting, doing a lot of short films and stuff lately. I had one drop right when the quarantine.
We need to talk, because I've been trying to get into these things on. I'm taking acting classes, but trying to get into these roles, it's a struggle.
Man, do me a favor. I'm in a nice little circle. The
Okay.
people that I work with, they work at TBS, and they break off of TBS and do their own little thing, and they got
Oh,
the
bet.
equipment still and everything.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
I'm
do
definitely
do
down.
me a favor when you get some time. Look up "Sorry About That" on YouTube.
Okay.
It's what we had did that drop around April. Yeah,
Okay. Bet.
you'll
Have
like
you
it.
been writing, like, because I'm a writer too, so I'm writing skits.
Okay.
And that's my biggest issue is I know all these comedians, but I'm like, who got the time to do the skits? I'm like, I can't do it by myself. I mean,
I
you
know, right?
can, but it's not gonna give you the impact that you want. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
feel you.
So it's like, and then quarantine here was like, well, even if I wanted to have some people help me with the skits, they like, hey, bro, you gotta have your mask on. So
Right.
I'm like, we can probably do a couple of skits about the mask situation, but it's just trying to sit people down and try to hurry up and get it done. That's always been like the issue you run into, because people don't have the time. And now it's like we're in quarantine, we have nothing but time. Now what's your excuse?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
then you just don't
That's
want to do
true. Ain't too many excuses right now. We ain't got nothing but time.
it. I'm telling you. All right, well, let me ask you. If you had to put together the perfect team of people to roast, who would be on your team? So basically, you roasting a group of people, and you got to pick your.
How many people I could pick?
Let's do your starting lineup would be 5. So you
Okay,
and then 5 other
so
folks.
we're gonna go with Cat Williams,
Okay.
Chris Jones.
Oh, set it off. Okay.
He damn sure can roast.
I'm telling you.
Who else, man? Got that roasting. I gotta go with my boy Pooh Carter.
I don't think that sounds for me. I don't know if I know him though.
He from out this way.
Okay.
T. Ray Sanders.
Okay.
Who else I'll go with? Give me mm, mm, mm. Dang, it's that fifth one always hard to choose.
I'm about
Who I
ultimate
know out
roast.
here could just roast their ass off real good. Don't want to say LeVar Walker. I'll go ahead and give it to LeVar Walker.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good lineup. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who is your favorite female comedian of all times that you would be pay big bucks to see, even if you could see her for free? Y'all
Monique.
always talk about the what do they call it? Red Fox, Richard Pryor, all them, but y'all never get women love.
Man, I always say I don't even like saying Monique, my favorite female comedian, because I feel like she can stand with the rest
Oh,
of the
absolutely.
male comedians.
I
You know what I'm saying?
know
She
that's
can stand with the best of them. So I almost feel like, she just like up there as far as just top. But
right.
yeah, we're gonna say female. I've been laughing, having my side hurt watching Monique since high school,
Yeah.
especially when she did that prison special. I don't know if you did that when she
Oh,
went
I
to the
did see
prison.
that. Yeah, when she had the orange on. Yep.
Woo!
Yeah.
She got it in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Monique don't get enough credit, man.
They don't. They so busy like hating on her because she's speaking her mind. It's
Cause
like,
she want her
okay,
worth.
I'm like,
You
come
know.
on, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Monique is so. Well, I've been to her show. I've never met her personally, but just you can just tell her spirit is very down to earth, and
Oh,
she just
you
gonna
went
say
to
what she
her
got to
when she
say.
used to do the late night?
Yeah,
I
man,
went a couple times. Yeah, that was a good time.
her
Yeah,
show was awesome, and everybody was so humble, and I'm just like, yeah, you could just feel her spirit is real laid back. So then when the media
mm-hmm.
comes attacking, it's like, dang, that's messed up how the media would just do you just on GP because they feel like it. Because it's like you
That's
don't know nothing
crazy,
about this
man.
lady other than she's speaking her mind.
Had a whole world against you, just like that.
Just like that, you be like, you better figure out how to get you some digital coins or something if they're gonna
Well,
talk
I'm
about you.
giving her flowers now.
Now I know that's right. And then did you hear about I'm not sure if it's done yet, but they said I think she is gonna get the awarded from the next Netflix situation.
Yeah, I heard something about it. I didn't know how it panned out, but yeah, I
Yeah.
hope it do pan out
I
that
hope
way.
she do
I'm
too,
praying.
just so she can tell everybody kiss her ass.
Kiss her ass, man, for
I'm
real.
telling you. She, she go back on the stage next time. She gonna be like, throw that ass in the circle. I'm
Hey,
telling you.
I have to go to that show.
I'm telling you. All right, so now we always end Candy Kisses with some fun little games. So we got Kiss or Diss, but this is the special entanglement edition. So you're going to have to tell me what celebrity you're going to kiss or diss, and which one you want to be in an entanglement with. So we're going with Carrie Hilson or Janet Jackson. Who you kissing and who you want to be in an entanglement with?
I'm kissing Carrie Hilson and I'm getting in an entanglement with Janet Jackson.
Okay. All right. Brandy or Monica? Who you kissing? Who you trying to entangle?
I gotta keep it Georgia, so Monica. I'm
Okay.
entanglement with Monica, yeah.
So you're gonna kiss Brandy, but you're gonna entangle Monica.
No, I'm gonna kiss Monica and have an entanglement with Brandon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tracy Chapman or Latoya Jackson? Who you gonna kiss? Who you gonna be in an entanglement with?
I know Latoya Jackson. Who Tracy Chapman?
You don't know Tracy Chapman? Give me the only reason to stay here. She's a musician.
Oh, nah, damn. I'm sorry. I don't know who Tracy.
When you look her up, you gonna just move it on.
Okay. I know Latoya Jackson. I don't want to kiss Latoya Jackson.
Okay, but you gotta pick one though.
Latoya look too much like Michael. So I'm going to I'm going to kiss, I guess,
Tracy.
Tracy Chapman, yes.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna go
right.
by your word, by she is gorgeous.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you did? Oh, I thought you said when I Google her, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I left it blank because I didn't want to say either one.
Oh. She said no, I did not say that.
You go in there, you make your own opinion. Beauty is not a beholder. You can see if it's beholding her or not, okay? All right, we got Esther Rowe or Betty White.
Man, you know what? I saw some old pictures of Esther Rowe.
Mm-hmm.
So
did she have a neck then?
Can we go back to then?
You can go with it. You can go back to wherever you want to go back, but did she have a neck then? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, so you kissed Esther Rowe and you entangling Betty White.
Yep.
All right. Now our next segment is our D.A.Q, which stands for dumbass questions. They're random questions. I'm just gonna ask. You're gonna give me your answer to. All right. What would be the absolute worst name you could give a child?
Corona.
This is true. Shoot, DOA.
And that'll be a female. That'll be a girl name.
Ain't lying. All right. What movie do you think would be greatly improved if turned into a musical?
Damn, I feel like I used to think about that, and now I can't even give you a real answer. Hold on. It'd be turned into a good musical. That's already a classic. Oh, Dead Presidents.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What's one TV commercial you absolutely hate and why?
Damn. What's the TV commercial I hate and why? Shoot, any any of them commercials where the biracial couple be a black woman and a white dude.
That's any of them. So grip it on.
Right. So
Furiosa,
anyone
what
else?
else you got?
How about I give you a category? That one.
Okay. No, you know what? I don't know what it was a commercial. I don't know what it's advertising, but when it comes on, I just hate it because the lady singing on it sounds so stupid. And I'm just like every time I be like, oh my God, shut up.
She's
She
just
comes
annoying
like,
as hell.
what is the name of it? All I know, she be like, Hirsch, Hirsch, baby. And I was like, shut the fuck. Like every time I hear, like if I'm asleep, I'm like, oh my God, where is the remote? I hate it.
It's one that I don't. What's the one where he acting like a dog and he lick her face?
I don't know that one.
That one
What are they
kind of
advertising?
nasty. The one he's supposed. I think it's the insurance commercial where the dude always acting like the object that he talking about, but
Oh, okay.
he really a human. But he was acting like a dog and he was licking the girl face, and I was just
Ew.
like, I believe y'all did that in a real tape.
I know. Oh God, how much she got paid for that?
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, them commercials go extreme sometimes.
All right, last question on the D.A.Qs. For $10 million, would you eat a huge piece of cow tongue and stanky leg from Old National all the way to Camp Creek Parkway?
Damn, that's long. The funny thing, I thought you was gonna stop at just eating the cow tongue, but it got to go from where?
You got a stanky leg from Old National all the way to Camp Creek Parkway.
I don't even know if I could do. I don't even know if I could stomach it. Yeah, I'd get that money. I don't even think I could stomach that.
Man, the first time I saw a cow tongue, I'm like, who eating that? Oh,
Yeah, I don't
like,
seen it on Fear Factor.
man, it's so freaking. I'm like, who comes up with these delicacies?
That's
I'm
the
like,
only time I seen somebody eat some cow tongue.
oh, it's so. I've never seen nobody eat it, but I've seen it like in the vicinity, and I'm just like, I don't know who can eat that,
Good
but it
on the
won't be
cow
me.
tongue.
All right, so during the quarantine, I made some good little strides, and I created the game. Me and my business partner, Keith, DJ All Star, we made a game called SingAdoo. So I'm going to explain to you how the game goes. We're going to do a quick round just so people know how it's played, and if they want to get it, they can. If they don't, it's all good. And you need to go ahead and drop your Instagram, your social medias, or whatever merchandise that you have that you want people to know about.
Instagram, Say Collins, SayCollins. That's Twitter as well. Yohance Collins on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, you got any merch you trying to
Oh,
sell? Or?
Saturday, check me out on Funny AF on Revolt TV at 3:00 p.m. It come on at 3 p.m. this Saturday, Revolt TV, Funny AF.
Now, what is Funny AF? Is it just like a Zoom comedy show or?
No, it's this the second season. I did the second season. It's stand-up show, kind of like Comic View and stuff, except we don't have a host. We just going out there doing our sets. Thank you, good night. So yeah, I did a 10-minute special on there. So you guys definitely check that out this Saturday. You want to get your laugh on in your living room. It's the closest thing to Comic View we got right now. So
That's really cool. Okay, I'm definitely gonna pull up for that.
Hell yeah.
Let me get into. Let me tell you how the game is played. So SingAdoo is a musical game. Has different genres of music. So for example, we have a category hip hop and R&B, greatest hits, Billboard hits, country, rock. Our SingAdoo favorites is basically just our favorite songs, TV themes, party dance hits, and old school. So the object of the game is you're gonna look at the name and the title of the song, and the artist that sings it, and you're gonna sing the melody of that song, but you can only use the word "do." And your time.
Okay.
So this is the timer. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just let you know when it's over. So I'm going to sing the melody, and you have to guess the song, and then as many songs as you can get within that time frame. And then when it's over, then you go. So when it's your turn, I'm just going to hold up the card so you can see it, and I can try to guess what it is.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, first of all, pick a category. You want to do hip hop
TV theme song.
TV theme. Okay. All right, you should be able to get this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do 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 do.
Reading Rainbow on your dog.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay. I don't know the. I don't know this one. All right, let's try.
Got you there.
I mean, I know it, but I can't. I don't know how to do. Okay, I got one.
Oh, Price is Right.
No.
Not The Price is Right. I know that. Hold on.
Well, what's the name of it?
Dang, that's crazy. It ain't The Price is Right.
No. I'll give you a hint. Black host.
It's a TV. It's like one of them prize shows, right?
I told you a hint. Black host. Time.
Dang, that's crazy.
Family Feud.
Family Feud. So Liz, I'm tripping. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Dang.
All right, so now it is your turn. All right, so I would prefer to do R&B. So I'm just gonna shuffle some cards, and then hopefully one of these songs you can guess. Let's see. What R&B? No, some favorites. I'm trying to get them in order so I can give you a. There we go. All right, so I ain't gonna look. Tell me if you can see it, and then I'll just move it up or wherever you need it to go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Do 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 do
Bottoms up?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next one. Easy.
Do 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 do.
I don't know what the hell that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
I can say it if you don't know it.
Yeah, what was it?
Get down on it.
Oh God! Horrible.
Get down on it.
You tried it. Well, that is how you play SingAdoo, folks. If you want to get the game, it is SingAdoo.com.
Hey, that's a hard game. I like that. I said I'm gonna go with the most basic one. Get down on it.
Man, you wouldn't get down though. That? When I tell you, I mean, we have so much fun playing it. Like we play online, we play with our friends or whatever. What the funniest part? Try to play this game with some old folks. Oh, the comedy.
Did this game get created during the Zoom era, or y'all been doing
it? Actually, we was working on it a year ago, but never had time to sit down and just put it together because everybody was working busy and we had all this downtime. We was like, hey, we need to go ahead and get that game cracking right now, and that's what happened.
Hey, I like that, man. That game get the party started. I'm gonna get one.
It is SingAdoo.com, and then or you can pull up to the store and get one because I got them in the store, or you can just order online. But we were playing on we do SingAdoo Live. We do SingAdoo Live on Sundays, like on Facebook and social media. Sometimes, matter of fact, you know Tyler Chronicles, he's one of our SingAdoo affiliates, so he helps promote the game for us and stuff. Okay. And I was on there live last week playing with my family, and my aunt's boyfriend, he's hard of hearing, and I didn't know. And we're sitting there live, and you know when the timer is over, you know the person has to go and get a card. And I was like, "What is he doing?" I was like, "Yo, it's go! Your time is over." Mama,
you yelling at him?
Listen, I didn't even know because I didn't know he had a hearing there and everything. My mom's on the side because she's on, you know, she know we on live and she's trying not to make a scene. She pulled me. She was like, "Hey," and she's doing this, and I'm thinking she's doing like this, and I'm like, "Yeah, he crazy." Oh. And they were like, "Oh my God, get your ass up here." I was like, "My bad, I forgot, bro."
Hell no.
So it's very entertaining playing with old folks. I mean, the good thing is it has a category for everybody. Like I said, it had country, rock, Billboard hits, old school. So
yeah, that's hard. I like that.
So all right, well,
I'm definitely going to get my copy. It's called Do.
No, it's called SingAdoo.
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 I'm definitely getting my copy of SingAdoo. That is no cap.
All right. Well, that has been another episode of Kandid Kisses TV, and make sure you tune in him on Funny AF, Revolt TV, 3 p.m. You said Saturday, right?
You got it.
All right. You know I got that memory on you.
I see. Yeah, dog.
Just like I'm gonna remember to pull up to them TBS studios so I can be in the next skit. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. And remember, it's Sorry About That on YouTube.
Okay, got you. All right. See you next time.
Kandid Kisses TV is brought to you by SingAdoo.